HCMC stock update today. So we have found out that the US Patent Trials and Appeals Board has now ruled in the case brought by Philip Morris to review the 170 claim and also a request to amend certain claims in that patent, that is from 9 to 18. The Patent Trials and Appeal Board has ruled in that matter. So thanks to Jossum Sauce, that's how we found out about that. He has been diligent about it, going about and updating himself to find out whether there's any decision or not. And we understand that decision came out yesterday, the 15th of December. So we thank him a great deal for that. So the conclusion here is that the petitioner has shown by a preponderance of evidence that claims 1 to 8 are unpatentable over Hammel, as summarized below. Let's see what they're saying down there. Okay, they're saying, okay, paid claims 1357, okay, reference Robinson, okay, it didn't fail. 2468, Robinson alone or Robinson and Horn, it didn't fail. But claims 1 to 8 failed on Hammel because Hammel has already has a patent on those claims. As such, everything has failed in that regard. But they also went on to conclude that Philip Morris, HCMC, the patent owner, has not satisfied its burden on its motion to amend, and Philip Morris, the petitioner, has demonstrated by a preponderance of evidence that proposed substitute claims 9 to 18 lack sufficient descriptive support. Thus, the preponderance of evidence indicates proposed substitute claims 9 to 18 lack written descriptive support, and they deny the revised contingent motion to amend as revised below. Probably if there was enough simplistic description, enough sufficient description, that's what it said here, lacked sufficient descriptive support, sufficient descriptive support. Maybe if you had it, maybe that might suffice, that might be able to supersede the claims that Hammel already has. Maybe, but you never know. It's never as simple as that. So the motion to amend outcome, okay, substitute claims proposed in amendment 9 to 16, original claims cancelled by amendment, substitute claims proposed in amendment 9 to 16, substitute claims motion to amend granted, substitute claims motion to amend denied 9 to 16. So all that is that in consideration of the foregoing, it is hereby ordered that claims 1 to 8 of the 170 patent are held to be unpatentable, and further to that, patent owner's revised contingent motion to amend is denied as to revised proposed substitute claims 9 to 16, and further order that because this is the final written decision, parties in this proceeding seeking judicial review of their decision must comply with the notice and service requirements of 37 CFR 90.2. So it seems also, yes, that HCMC, well, I think they have already set plans in motion should this outcome should this be the outcome. And this is what they have done. They have gone on to establish HCMC intellectual property holdings LLC, separating the intellectual property from the more tangible business side of the more tangible part of the business. So this I bet all of these three broad sections will now be the new code that we are hoping to see the establishment and subsequent listing on probably NASDAQ or one of the exchanges. So yes, HCMC has already set the motion in place. Set the motion in see the ball rolling. So I think if you want to criticize them, they will say that in order to they have ensured that they're not found they're not found wanting in this regard. They have already covered our backs to some extent. So what are we waiting for next? We all got involved largely because of the fact that we saw that there was a claim against Philip Morris. It's the huge payout was going to be, the potential payout was going to be huge and all that stuff. A lot of people bought into it, but I think we have all gradually started to move away from that that promise. Where we started moving away from that. We are gradually looking forward to other things. Probably how to redeem our money and stuff like that. Maybe we may not be able to realize all that we invested in the company. But it was while it lasted, it was an exciting one, and mind you that HCMC has a huge army of investors, more than most blue chip stocks, more than most tech stocks, highly popular tech stocks. So at least it has gotten something from that, and we didn't succeed. So fingers crossed. Something we probably have to decide what we're in it for. Whether we are in it for the products and all that stuff. The patent is the product. It has a product itself, but the patent is, it can't fight with it anymore. But indeed, it has the electronic cigarette and all that stuff. So, and a lot of things that's going on with the company and all that stuff. So maybe we have to just refocus, and if we really want to still remain involved, look at it, redeem our interest in the company, and go from there. So yes, I think the next line of action is we as of the 25th of October, thereabout, sometime in October. That was the last time we had anything from them. Let's see. So yeah, that was the last time we had announces the commencement of a stock repurchase authorization. And well, nothing really much we can't see that effect. $5 million, we haven't seen that effect on the stock. Maybe the result might come out sometime, but outside that, after we're going to they're going to move on to other things, and we'll see how things pan out. So unfortunately, this is the end of the road. The case they have in court will now be thrown out, and we'll probably see how we're going to go about it. Whether we're going to wait till their four-point plan runs its course before we all decide whether we're still going to remain part of this huge army of investors. Okay, so see what you make of HCMC, and thank you very much for watching this video.